All right, Coach, if you just want to start us off.
Lincoln Memorial is a very, very good team, and it's been a battle every single time that we played them. And unfortunately, today they were the better team. We didn't shoot the ball very well, but credit their defense. They took us out of a lot of things that we wanted to do, and they rebounded the ball so well. This is always a tough game, a tough day. We have an outstanding group of seniors, so it's really sad from that. But we didn't play our best, but we'll give them the credit.
How tough is it to see somebody for a fourth time in a season, especially as quickly as you just saw them back-to-back?
Well, it makes the scouting a little bit easier for that. But, all the games, the first game was 1 point, and the second game it was 2, and then, the conference tournament, it was sort of flip-flopped from this one. But it's hard to play somebody. We know each other so well and their tendencies and things like that. So it's tough. It would have been nice to play somebody different, but you've got to beat everybody to advance anyway.
They got off to such a quick start. You guys made a couple of defensive adjustments and some things. What allowed you all to get back in it there in that second quarter?
They shoot the ball so well, and they got started. I thought it was important for us to maybe climb back in. When Carson Sims got 2 fouls, we were able to start pressing and get some easy baskets that way. So that gave us a little bit of momentum, but we never could quite get over the hump.
Go over to our player here. As far as getting over the hump, what was the difference in not being able to do so? I mean, every single time it was cut down to 5 or 6, it looked like maybe there was either a big foul or a turnover or something that just didn't quite go your way.
Like Coach said, when she got her 2 fouls, we just attacked and pressed. So then after that, I guess we just had some careless fouls, and then they kept going to the free throw line, and we didn't get some of the stops that we needed to get.
As far as the calls that were happening in the game, I mean, a lot of foul calls, 60 plus fouls, however many it was, but do you feel as though that kind of took you out of a rhythm that you were looking for from a player standpoint on the court?
Yeah, some of the fouls took us out of rhythm, but you can't control that. You can only control the things you can control.
Well, in comparison to yesterday, I think that we took like 8 free throws or 10, and there were very few fouls in that game. So it was completely different. But Denaja's right. You can't let that change your mindset.
You mentioned this group of seniors and everything, that it's going to be tough to replace them and what they've done. Kind of reflect a little bit for us on what that group has meant to you and to this program and the legacy they kind of leave going forward.
Well, this group of seniors was my very first recruiting class, and when I came in, wanted to just maybe change the culture a little bit, set the tone, and they were the right group for that. And I'm happy for them. They won 3 out of 4 SAC championships, so they will leave with a lot of success. But more so than that, they're really good people off the court, and thrilled to have them be part of the Bulldog legacy and tradition.